Live from the jungle. Welcome to another episode of the Lionheart Podcast, and this is the first New Era Raw, so we will be reviewing that Raw, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. The match card was really good. But
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
the
just
info was even better. Info was way even better, man.
yeah, it was a really good show. Now it opened up with the whole roster coming out. Well, Stephanie McFoley was already in the ring, and then they wanted to introduce the whole roster. We've seen them before, like guys like Jericho, Reigns, and others, and they pretty much did something different. They actually announced the matches that was gonna be on Raw. They announced that it was gonna be two Fatal 4-Way matches. And they announced there was going to be the Women's Championship on the line. And they also announced that at SummerSlam, the final two participants in those two Fatal 4-Way matches will square off. And whoever wins that match faces Seth Rollins for the brand new
Universal
Championship.
Man.
Okay, that was over. Alright, let's get back into the show.
Hey, before we get into the matches and stuff, this is messed up. Stephanie told Roman that she blames the reason why Seth Rollins didn't win. She blamed Roman.
Yeah.
She said, Roman, if you hadn't stopped Seth Rollins from doing that, I blame you. You're a failure. You're losing, and you cost SmackDown. I mean, not SmackDown, but Raw. And when she said you cost Raw, everybody was looking at that man like, yeah, you suck. Everybody, even the faces on the roster, were just like, yeah. And when I say faces, I mean Sami Zayn, Neville. Everybody was just like, yeah, you did cost us, bro. And Roman Reigns, he was just standing up there alone, just with this smug look on his face. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
wow.
Roman, that man, he needs to turn heel, man. I think if he turned heel, the fans might actually get satisfied by that. I mean,
Hey, so tonight though, do you know what he did that actually made him watchable? You know what he did?
what the thing he did backstage?
Yeah, no. What Roman Reigns did tonight that made him watchable was nothing. He did nothing, and it was actually good. Knowing that he was quiet, if the only thing he needs is to turn heel. If he can turn heel and be as quiet as he was tonight, oh, he good. That man is good.
Yep. Oh, imagine if he had Paul Heyman. Huh. Oh man. Rick Ross voice on that. Huh? Oh, not old man voice. Rick Ross voice. Huh. But anyway, the first match was the show started off with Cesaro versus Rusev versus Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor. This is the first Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Title qualifier. Now this match was really good, man. It was a back and forth match, man. Cesaro, he was actually dominating this match at one point. This man was hitting elbows on everybody. Like at one point, yeah, he was spamming pretty much. At one point, he didn't want to hit it on Finn Balor, but he looked at him. He was like, okay, and boom, hit him with the elbow. Like I said earlier during the show, that man was spamming, but he got them moves in.
Spam just. But I mean, that was a good match. Also was the debut of Finn Balor. Man, it was a lot.
And shocking, not shockingly, but gladfully, I don't know, that's greatly. Trying to find a word for good or great, adverb. Anyway, he won the match. Finn Balor won. It was a really good match. I'm glad he won that match because him versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. That's a dream match right there. Like that would be a really good match. But we're gonna get into that later. But Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on Rusev, and that was it.
No, 1, 2, 3. That man, pending U.S. champion, first night.
I knew Rusev wasn't winning for sure, and Kevin Owens, it might have been a possibility, but nah. And Cesaro, nah. But Finn Balor, yeah, it was perfect for Finn Balor to win that match, and he won.
Yep.
Now, they also announced that New Day was going to celebrate their record-breaking title reign afterwards, and their brand new cereal, which is like $12 or whatever. We mentioned that last podcast. And they mentioned Nia Jax will be making her debut, and she was drafted to Raw. If you didn't watch the draft, and speaking of Nia Jax's debut, her match was actually next. She went against this talent, Britt Baker, and she dominated. That was full rapage. That was that was just rape. That was rapage is not even a word, but that was just carnage and rape
uh,
combined. Rapage.
like man, tonight, and this actually happened on multi occasions. This actually like kind of like how you said that she fought somebody we have never really seen before.
Yep.
She's not really on the roster a lot. And this happened later on tonight. Now I'm gonna get into that later, but I mean this girl she was just small compared to Nia. Really, she was just tiny, like a little dog, man. And Nia just killed like you said, it's just rape, just killed.
Carnage plus rape equals rapage. She got raped. That was a prison meeting right there, man. Okay, Nia, she hit a leg drop like already, and then afterwards she was like, the ref was like 1, 2. She was like nah, nah, nah. They gave her a headbutt. I guess she was trying to prove a point. Nia Jax, she the next big thing now in the women's division. She gonna get that championship. So Sasha, well, the champion better watch out. Spoiler. And yeah, she hit her leg drop again, and that was it.
Yep.
What the hell?
This man just spoiled. I'm laughing at how you just accidentally said Sasha.
Well,
That's
guys,
funny.
I might as well just say, well, this woman, the next match is the next match. We're gonna move on ahead because I kind of made a little accident. It was the women's titles match: Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, and Sasha Banks won. Now that match was actually really good. That was a really good match.
It was alright, man. I've seen better. No, I'm
Like
joking.
I like how
Uh,
she used the good old Eddie Guerrero method. Threw the title at Dana Brooke, and the ref thought she hit her or whatever. But that was a pretty good match. She got her locked in that freaking bank statement like twice. The first time, Charlotte rolled to the rope, put her foot on the rope, and that was it. And a fan okay, the reason why I said this match was good. You know how long it's been since the crowd said "Holy shit" on a women's match. The crowd literally said "Holy shit" like multiple times, and I was like, man. Charlotte hit a moonsault out the ring on Sasha. That made him say "Holy shit." That was a good match. And then at the end, Sasha caught her again with that bank statement, and Charlotte just tapped out. And before that, before Sasha caught her again, Charlotte was like, "You can't beat me. You will never beat me." And look at that, whoop, tapped out, and that was it.
mhm, yeah, man,
W.
Sasha, she has been waiting for this, all her life. She worked hard. Oh, but Sasha, she really worked hard for this. She actually, she put everything on her. She wanted this. She really wanted this, and I'm glad tonight she achieved her dreams.
Yep, that was a pretty good
She
match.
cried. Yeah, she cried too. She cried. Her tears ran down her face.
Yep, she's the first women's champion of the new era. Yep.
Oh shoot. Yep.
And let's see, going back up on this match card because I accidentally spoiled the Sasha part. Sorry about that. But going back up because we did Nia Jax versus Britt Baker. Now okay.
Next fatal
Now
fight.
before we get into this match, that was a segment with Golden Truth. They kept playing Pokemon Go. They was walking like everywhere. They even walked to Sasha Banks, and Sasha was like, "You taking pictures of me? You taking pictures?" And it was like, "No, we just caught this Pokemon." And then she just started laughing, and they walked off, just running around the arena, just playing Pokemon Go, trying to catch them.
Oh yeah, and another quick spoiler. It was actually another quick spoiler. They got caught playing Pokemon in ring in the middle of another match later on that night.
Yep.
They got caught playing Pokemon in the ring. I was like, wow, it didn't make sense at all. It really didn't make sense. They were just playing Pokemon, and Gold was like, "Truth, man, what you doing? Truth, get in the ring." And he was just like, oh. Then they just ran. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was funny. That was actually kind of funny. Yeah. And
Yeah,
and after that
next
happened,
fatal four-way match.
wait, before this match, they announced that Brock Lesnar he gonna be on Raw next week. So
Oh,
yeah,
Bonk.
with no enhancements, needed.
Oh, oh, dang. But this next fatal four-way match, we had Sheamus, Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, and Roman Reigns. This match was actually a really good match, and like this is how you know that no one in the world likes Roman Reigns.
Yep, it was
I,
just a.
Chris,
Go ahead.
Chris Jericho and Sheamus were beating the dog crap out of Roman. It looked, Sami Zayn was just standing there, just looking.
Yep.
And so I'm thinking maybe Sami Zayn's gonna help Roman out or something. This man walks and he just starts helping Chris Jericho and Sheamus destroy Roman Reigns. They were triple teaming that man. I was like, wow.
Sammy that man was swinging. That man was left, right, swing, nigga. He was destroying him.
Yeah, he went ham on Roman, and I was like, dang, that's it. That just tells right there. Even a face like Sammy, no one likes Roman Reigns. Maybe John Cena. Maybe John Cena
And
can beat
this is
down.
pretty much
There's
shades
that
of, you
no
know,
Reigns.
this is similar to what happened, at Battleground. Dean and Seth, they was beating the shit out of Roman, and even power bombing him through the table. Teaming up on the big dog, and that's what happened in this match. So
Man, this is actually could be a good thing. This could lead to his heel turn.
yeah,
That's what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping that this is a possibility that
yeah,
this could lead to his heel turn.
yeah, they beating the good out of him.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of taking everyone's crap.
I'm sick of time. I'm sick of time to put people to sleep. They're gonna wake him up because he sleep. Put people to sleep. He gonna wake you up next time when he turn heel. He gonna wake you up instead of put you to sleep with them promos. But yep,
It's like Roman woke up and he learned that his title reign was just a dream.
yep. But the winner of this match was Roman Reigns. Like yep.
Man. But I didn't like that ending. Like Roman got they made Roman look like he's so OP. This man kicked out of a cobra.
That man hit a shitload of Superman punches. That man Superman punched everybody.
Bam,
He Superman
bam.
punched everybody. At one point, Jericho even tried to steal the pin from he tried to steal the pin from Jericho. I mean, not Jericho. He tried to steal the pin from Reigns. Jericho tried to steal it. Or was it Sami Zayn? It was one of them. He tried to steal the pin, but it didn't work out.
But I mean, yeah, that led to the winner. Of course, like Jason said, Roman Reigns. The crowd booed the heck out of him.
Yep, he speared Jericho and pinned him.
Like as soon as he speared Jericho, man, the crowd was loud. The crowd just boo. Oh yeah, and by the way, hey, son, you want to tell him about that? The new Raw symbol, that new Raw sign,
With the logo.
Illuminati. That's all.
Oh, yep, that A. Yep, Illuminati all day. Like soon as I seen that intro, I saw them going into A. I'm like, hey, whoa, wait, what? Huh? What?
It's clear as day,
Hmm?
man. You can see an eye. It's like as soon as it shows the A, the triangle, then you can just see an eye in the middle of the triangle. That's the Ascension Illuminati.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Ascension was just sitting on that A. They were just sitting on there.
Yep, yep.
Dun, 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 yep.
Yeah, but the thing is though, John Cena sold his soul to Illuminati. Look at all his titles.
Man, Illuminati crap ain't real.
Listen. John Cena sold his soul to Illuminati. Now look at all these titles. They sold their soul and they still getting jobs. But moving on.
God damn, Dragon.
We got we we got Neville and Curtis Axel. And Neville, look, he actually looks good.
He looks badass. I like the beard and all that. Make him look more focused and badass. And Curtis Axel, I was shocked. Man, it sucks so bad when you get referred to as Mr. Irrelevant. I was like,
Oh.
dang.
Yeah, they actually called that.
He was like this. He was like, I was the last one to get picked. They saved the best for last. That's why I got picked last. That's what he said.
Mr. Relevant, man. The man that Gravity forgot versus Mr. Relevant. But
Yep. And he actually came up with his old theme song. His his 2013 theme song.
yeah, which by the way, they need to bring back that 2013
Gimme.
attire.
Attire, yep, all of that.
Hold
He got to stop paying homage to John Cena with these shorts on, man.
Let me put this. Welcome to the Dragon's Den.
Oh hell no! Uh-huh.
I got a quick question for you, man.
Mhm.
Why do they seem to want to screw up Curtis Axel? Why do they want Curtis Axel to be relevant when he actually has talent? Don't you understand that you're messing with a Legends kid? And so what do you think about that? How do you feel?
I mean, they've made a lot of. I mean, what about think about Ted DiBiase Jr. He's a Legends kid when he was a part of the company at the time.
Hey, look, you screwed up with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is gone.
Cody, yeah, that man was he had potential.
Yeah, and they gave him Stardust. Really? A Legends kid? You gave him Stardust? Yeah, horrible. They should have used when Dusty passed away. God rest his soul. When Dusty, they should have used that as the perfect time to switch Cody back into Cody Rhodes. Not keep this Stardust crap going, but they kept the Stardust crap going, and it ruined his career. But that's the end of the Dragon at the end of the day. But make sure you stay tuned for the Lionheart podcast. Stay tuned for the Lionheart podcast with Drago and Ason coming up next. Right back at you, Ason.
All right, welcome back to the Lionheart Podcast. Now, anyway, back into this match. We had Neville versus Curtis Axel, and pretty much Neville won. It was a really quick match. It was a squash match. Neville took that W, and
I could tell he was nervous. That man was nervous.
yeah,
Like when he hit that,
that shit,
when he hit that,
Red Arrow. Yeah, he was a little
yeah,
nervous.
he was a little shaky.
Yeah,
He was like, but he was able to pull it off and
yeah.
able to pick up that win.
Yep, and I think Neville's gonna be a huge like he gonna make a huge impact in that the upcoming cruiserweight division. I think he might actually become the cruiserweight champion if they bring the championship back. He might lead that division whenever they decide to bring it to the Raw, which is gonna be really good. But they probably won't bring it to Raw probably until maybe after SummerSlam or something. It might wait until the cruiserweight classic end or something. But who knows? It could be before. But anyway, Neville won. Now let's get into the next match. Oh wait, we had a backstage promo with Darren Young and Bob Backlund. And now this is where Golden Troop came up again. They was playing Pokemon Go, and then Bob Backlund he didn't know what was going on, and Darren Young was like, "They're just playing the game," and Bob Backlund just started spazzing out. He went crazy. We ain't got time for games, Darren. And before that happened, Darren was like, "Man, I ain't like how they touch you, Bob. I don't want nobody hitting you, Bob. You know." But after that, he got mad watching Golden Troop play games or whatever. He was like, "We ain't got time for games, Darren Young. You worry about games. We ain't got time. We gotta win these matches." He was just getting all serious, trying to coach him. And yep,
Corey Graves. When they went back to Corey Graves, they were just like, well, Bob Backlund is sure. No.
Byron Saxon,
Yeah,
he
it
was
was Byron
he was trying
Saxon.
to shake or whatever, do the old Bob Backlund shake.
He was just like, I thought that man was hurt or something.
What?
I thought that man was hurting. That man. He said, we're trying to make Darren Young great again. I was like, wow, that man looked horrible. That man looked horrible.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Then after that, they mentioned Hulk Hogan and the possible return.
Guys, I don't know if y'all heard that air. Dragon, you there? Cause your mic just messed up.
I said Hulk Hogan.
You said what?
I said Hulk Hogan. You know the guy that wears red and yellow.
You didn't even say the name. You said the guy that wears red and yellow. Who is that? It's like he doesn't exist. Wait, who? What?
Okay. Chris Benoit.
What?
CM Punk.
Oh, CM Punk. He cool.
Wow.
He blocked me on Twitter like 3 years ago, but yeah, he cool.
I don't even know. Hulk Hogan.
I don't know if I gotta call this man back. This man Mike acting up. I'm calling back. Let me see.
Oh, hey,
Oh wait. Oh, Dragon, you back? Okay. Mike was acting up.
All right, so listen. Check this out. Chris Benoit, CM Punk, Hulk Hogan.
You just said CM Punk. Was Dragon? You paused. You paused and just said paused and said CM Punk. You said pause. CM Punk pause. Like you made the sound like CM Punk. That's what it sounded like. Yep.
Oh yeah, that Kush strong, getting it.
Nah, you smoking that Kush, Dragon? That shot, that gunpowder Kush, that Arkansas.
It's all knowledge.
Knowledge.
Next,
I acknowledge CM Punk. He's real.
I said Chris Benoit. Acknowledge Chris Benoit.
Acknowledge what?
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Well, guys,
What?
that's it for the Lionheart podcast. I'm joking. But
Kush.
moving on, because this man want to acknowledge. I swear.
Anyway, moving on. Let's get into.
We got Braun Strowman and versus this other dude named James.
James Ellsworth.
Yeah, man.
And Brian, he debuted his new look. He has like a new haircut. He still has his hair, but he got his sides cut or whatever. And he got a new theme song as well. New entrance. Yeah, he got refreshed. Let's put it like that. And this match was a prison beating. Yep, prison beating.
Man, this kid this literally look like they walked to somebody on the street. Hey man, if you put on these tights and fight this big nigga tonight, we'll pay you about
$500 or something.
Yeah, we'll pay you about $1,000. You'll be good for the next couple of years. Okay.
And the funny thing is, before this match started, Brian Saxton had the mic. He was like, "Wait, so no offense or anything, but what do you think going against Brian Strowman?" He was like, "I'm nervous, but any man with two hands has a fighting chance, and this could be big for my career." Yada yada yada. Kush, that man smoking that jobber Kush. That man, heck no. That man smoking that Kush.
Pretty much, Brian Strowman, he used this new move called the reverse choke slam. I believe that's what
Yep.
it is.
I like that. That's a
That
nice move.
Yeah, that man, he beat the dog. And like when this is when I like earlier when Ason mentioned about Nia Jax and that jobber she faced. Yeah, this was pretty much similar.
Yep, pretty much.
It was very similar,
Yep.
very similar.
Except the difference was one match consisted of females and one match consisted of males, and yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you might as well say both matches consist of females, you know. But
Wow.
yeah, reverse choke slam to that little bitty dude, really small. He probably got paid by Vince, you know. Probably got
You
Stephanie.
did a good job, Jobber. Get this money.
Yeah. Hey, you can have my daughter for the night, you know. Triple H was like, why?
Not if you've done your part, Braun Strowman. You're fired. I mean, not Braun Strowman. Now that you've done your part, James. You're fired. You know, that would have been funny if you did that. I'd be messed up.
Vince was probably like, you can have my daughter Stephanie for the night, and
Hell
Triple H
no.
was just like,
That man walking to the limo with Stephanie. He gonna get pedigreed in the parking lot. Heck no. That's game. That man gonna get pedigreed.
man, yeah, you gonna have Hunter. Hunter gonna be like, why, Vince? Why? Let's do it. Okay.
Oh
Here's
wow.
the keys to my car. Here's my wife. Like, it's just that simple. But oh yeah, that match ended in domination.
Yep, Braun
Next we
Strowman
had,
won.
next we had a promo being cut by Enzo and Big Cass. And before I let Ason, I'm gonna let Ason talk about this. Before we Ason gets into this whole promo and this match and stuff. Man, before I watched the pre-show on the WWE Network before Ason, you didn't watch it, did you? I don't think you watched
Oh
it.
no, I didn't see it.
But I watched the pre-show, and the Big Cass and Enzo, they were on the pre-show, and they were talking about how their big win against last night against their big win last night against the club, and well yeah, I guess you should call them the club without
Mhm.
AJ now, but it was funny because oh yeah, speaking of the club, I forgot to mention earlier. Did you mention that the club got beat up the New Day?
Oh, that's after. That's after.
It was.
Yeah, I think it. Wait, let me see. It might have.
That was early. That was earlier in the show.
Okay,
That was
this.
really earlier.
Yeah. This website tripping. They don't even got. They don't even, I don't think they got it on here. But
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
I might not have caught it. But at some point in the show, oh yeah, here it is. At some point in the show, New Day came out. They were celebrating their title reign. We mentioned that earlier on in the video, but this is where it happened. They celebrated their title reign. You know, they're officially the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions ever. They passed up Paul London and Brian Kendrick. But anyway, they had a little celebration. They had balloons or whatever, and they would just they showed their little tribute video.
And
You
they
know,
had naked girls too. A lot of naked girls.
hell no.
And like Kofi Kingston was just like, I'm gonna get up in them booty holes.
And it was like, man, we started off, the booty-os was just a dream and an idea, but we made it a reality. You can now buy some booty-os and all of that. And anyway, that was like, we're gonna pick a fan from the, we're gonna add an extra member, we're gonna add an extra member to the. What's so funny? What happened?
Just keep talking.
We're gonna add an extra member to the New Day, and next thing you know, they went in the crowd and he's like, "Come on, Sonny Boy, get in the ring. Come on, Sonny Boy."
They grabbed the fastest black guy they could find.
Yep, that man was wearing a New Day T-shirt too. He was like, "Come in the ring, Sonny Boy." He was taking his time in the ring. He got in the ring. The next thing he was like, "What is your name, man?" He's like, "Sonny Boy." And he was like, "Come on, man." Kofi was like, "Come on, man. You don't got to be nervous. Just tell us your real name." He was like, "Sonny Boy," and they just kept asking him this and asking him that, and each time he responded to just saying, "Sonny Boy." And so he was like, "What was your name when you came out the womb, Sonny Boy?" What is your name? What do you sign when you pay for your bills, your utilities, all of that stuff? What do you sign on them papers, Sonny Boy? I was like, dang, that was actually pretty funny. And next thing he they started doing the New Day Rock thing, and they gave him the mic. Sonny Boy was saying New Day Rocks. He was dancing and all, and then the club came out.
Those naked girls, man, they were just getting as many booty-os as they could, just dancing.
Naked girl, hell no, man. This ain't. If New Day was in the Attitude Era, then we would have saw some girls in the group. Man, we would have saw Naomi all. Anyway, what else was I say? But then the club came out and they started beating up Big Xavier and Kofi, and Big E tried to tell Sonny to get out the ring. Sonny got out right on time because Carl Anderson was finna get him, And after that, they just got into a big fight, and then they hit the what is his name? They finished. They hit it on Big E. The
The Magic Killer.
yeah, the Magic Killer. And after that, they took their shirts. They took Kofi's shirt off, Xavier's. I think they took every member of the New Day shirt off, and they just balled it up. I think they spit on it or something, and they threw it
Oh
at Sonny
yeah,
Boy.
they threw it at Sunny Boy.
Yep, they threw it at Sonny Boy, and I was like, dang.
But
But I really hope the
yeah,
club become champions one day. Because they're a really good team. I enjoy them as a
yeah, they
team.
are. After like I understand why WWE split AJ up from the club because I actually do think it's better that way.
Yeah,
But
I kind of like them split up as well.
yeah, but
All right, the match we were going to
oh
get
yeah.
into before we oh, go ahead.
Before I get into the Enzo Amore and Big Cash match, before we get into that, oh, hey, so first, what match were you gonna do
Oh
next?
yeah, same thing. I was supposed to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about the promo and
Before,
stuff.
yeah. But before I let Ason talk about that, I want to tell you guys what happened in the pre-show. So Big Cass and Enzo, they were talking about their winning. They were just like, like oh man, it was like Mike. No, it wasn't Michael Cole. It was Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler. He like I don't know if you guys noticed, but he's not on the SmackDown board, and he's not on the Raw board either. That man, he's just on the pre-show board. That man, he did every pre-show just talking, and ever since the incident. And if y'all don't know what the incident is, I'll let Ace explain that in a second. But
He gave his wife a power driver. I'm just kidding. He got into a little situation with his wife, but that's over with.
yeah, that's over with. But that's not the point. The point is,
He raped
like
her.
they. But the point is it got out of hand and what's her name? Oh yeah, like the guy that was there, he used to work for SmackDown. He was just like Jerry the King Lawler. He was just like yeah. He's like the demon's gonna show up tonight, Finn Balor. I got my money on him. And this guy, he told Jerry, he said, yeah, Jerry, I'm pretty sure you got some demons in your closet too. And he smiled at him. And Jerry was just like, nigga, you don't shut up. You don't,
Yeah,
it was
that's
it was
actually funny. Oh
it was
wow.
funny. And that's when they showed Enzo and Big Cass. And Enzo and Big Cass mentioned the situation a little bit, but they didn't say it, exactly out their mouth. They were just like they kind of brought it up just in a way, and they were just like Jerry the King Law was just like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he said I do got demons in my closet. Also he's I'm also wearing Crocs too. And Enzo was just like, that was on my list last night. You shouldn't be wearing Crocs. And a funny thing about this is in this match, like Enzo was wearing this blue shirt that said Enzo and Big Cass, and Big Cass was wearing this a shirt that said Certified G. Well,
Yep.
in the pre-show, they were wearing exactly the same thing but opposite. Like Big Cass was wearing the shirt that Enzo was wearing in the match, and it was like Big Cass was wearing the Certified G shirt. That's the shirt that Big Cass was wearing in the you know before the show.
The pre-show.
And I
Yeah.
was like, dang, they actually literally just switched shirts.
Yeah, they probably just
And
did it for promotion, I guess. I don't know. Just to build themselves up for their merchandise.
but they were the same shirt too.
Yeah, I don't know why they
It was the
switched.
same shirt. It was the exact same shirt.
I guess it was like,
And
should we switch? And they just switched.
like that shirt was so big on Enzo tonight. And when Big Cass put that shirt on in the pre-show, it was so tight on him. It was super tight. I was like, dang. But I just wanted to throw that in there. They were actually a big part of the pre-show. They are actually the first guys ever to be on the pre-show twice in a row. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. But
Yep.
they showed it. All you, bro. All
Yeah,
you.
moving on to the Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus their opponents. I'm finna say. Well, before this match happened, Enzo and Big Cass cut a promo. They were pretty much talking about the new era, and Enzo was saying Raw is it's more Raw now. He even mentioned the late ODB from Wu Tang Clan. He was like what was that verse? Something raw, something to something raw. I forgot what the lyrics was, but no. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. That's how it was. Yeah, baby, I like it. And then they was pretty much cutting the typical promo, just talking about the new era and things being better for them, I guess. And then next thing you know, the shining, I was gonna call them the outsiders. The shining stars came out,
Wow.
and they were like, you guys, how about the people here in Pittsburgh? You guys can take a trip to Puerto Rico. and blah yada yada, and the fans booed him and stuff. And then Enzo Amore, they did their little typical thing. You you guys are SAWFT, and yep, and that led to a match. And this match was actually really quick. Now, this match was actually kind of funny because during the match, Golden Shoe came. Dragon mentioned earlier that Golden Shoe they appeared throughout the show. Playing Pokemon Go. They actually came in the ring this time, and they were just walking around, and they were trying to look for the Pokemon around the arena. They interfered in the match, and as soon as they hit the stage, um, Primo turned around and he got big boot from Big Cass, and he big boot the crap out of him, and that was it.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that big boot is stronger than the bro kick. I'm officially saying it. It's stronger than the bro kick. Yeah,
I don't know. That's a nice boot now. That's a nice boot. So maybe it might be the same. It might same damage I guess, but it doesn't matter. It's a nice move though. But yeah, man. Before we got into the Universal Title qualifier, which was the main event, Finn Balor versus Reigns. Before this match, these two were they were backstage. Roman was walking to the ring, and then Finn Balor went up to Roman Reigns. He was like, "Good luck," and Roman was like, "Thanks, man. I appreciate that." And then he said, "Good luck to you too." And Finn, he's like, "I'm Irish. I invented," like, and Roman said, "I'm Samoan." Enough said. And he just kept going, and I was like, "Dang." Roman just kept walking, and Finn looked at him, and they went to commercial or whatever. But anyway, now let's get into our main event: Finn and Balor versus Roman Reigns. I'm gonna give it to Dragon.
guys, this match, I don't think I've ever cheered for anybody else in my life. I wanted so badly for Finn Balor to win this match. And in the back of my head, I was like, this man ain't gonna win this match on his first night. That's cush. That is cush. This man just left NXT. He is not gonna win this match. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Finn Balor beat Roman Reigns tonight, legit.
He won. He beat him legit. The match was pretty good. It was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent match, man. Like Reigns, at one point Reigns got a little shocked that Finn Balor kicking out. Like he even smiled, like how he did back when he still he at last year at WrestleMania when he faced Brock Lesnar. He gave him that little smirk and just smiled at him. He was realizing this guy is good, I guess. But it ended with the
I was reading on this website called Kayfade. Our Truth and Goldust, they got back in the ring, looking for Pokemon, and Roman Reigns double speared them, and that's what cost them.
wow.
Kayfade.
That's kayfabe for real right there. Hell, it would have been even more kayfabe if they caught our truth, and they caught Roman and Finn Balor in the Pokemon. That would have been fake. Oh
my
man.
gosh, y'all don't know what kayfabe news is. It's just fake.
They just do funny wrestling news and stuff. It's funny. But yeah, Finn Balor won this match. This was a back and forth match. But he hit that one coup de grace on Roman Reigns, and that was it.
Yeah, man, I was shocked. I'm this is this. You gotta remember, this is this man's first night.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best debuts in a long time. This man won this qualifying match, the first match to qualify in the main event, and then he made it.
Former world heavyweight champion.
Yep, he made it to the main event for the finals, Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns to face the Seth Rollins for the title, and he won that match. So that's that was it. That was one hell of a debut.
Like, man, how in the world do you beat a former WWE world heavyweight champion? That's almost like Kevin. You know what? This debut, like
Kevin Owens versus John Cena.
Yo. This debut, I don't even know who's better, Kevin Owens or Finn Balor. I really don't know.
For one night accomplishing all that, I'm gonna have to give it to Finn Balor on that one. That man.
Same here. That man won a fatal four-way, didn't beat a former.
Imagine if he beats Seth Rollins for the Universal title, dude. That's gonna be that man got that push. That man got that push. And he's a big attraction too because of the face paint and all. But him versus Seth Rollins, dude, that is a dream match. That's gonna be that might be one of the best matches like ever in a while. That's gonna be a really good match.
For real though, that man. But okay, hey son, what's your rating for Raw tonight?
I give it a 9 out of 10. I actually enjoyed Raw.
9 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Actually, same here. Yeah. I gotta say it was really. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 too. It was really good Raw. Not much, it's hard to have a perfect Raw. Of course, 10 out of 10 Raw is impossible
Yeah.
at times, but yeah, 9 out of 10. I
Yeah,
gotta give it to
I actually enjoyed it. It was a pretty good show. It was better than what it's been the past. This is probably one of the best Raws this year. This is probably one of the best Raws this year in my opinion. It was a really good show. But hopefully we will be doing a SmackDown tomorrow. That's gonna
live
be the
show.
podcast with
So
SmackDown tomorrow. And yeah,
oh yeah, so guys, also go and check out Swerve. Now, if you have the WWE Network, go check that out. An episode of AJ Styles in the Club and Enzo and Big Cass, they're gonna be on the show tonight, so y'all probably need to go check that out. But
make sure you guys check out my current episode of SVR. I just uploaded it, episode six,
what else?
and check out this mashup I made, New Day Jumpman. Check that out. And
Oh, great job on that, by the way. I meant to tell you,
oh,
great
thanks.
job on
And
that.
make sure y'all watch that. And
Oh, one more thing.
hmm?
Right. All right. So I got this character named Wild Man. I'm looking for challenges because I really want to defend this streak. Right now, I'm undefeated with this character. It's in WWE 2K17. I mean 16. I mean, and I really want challenges, and I want somebody that can beat me. And I've been getting a lot of messages, from people that want to fight with the streak that I have with this character, and I'm okay with that. And I just wanted to, if you get, I just wanted to let you guys know, Ason's gonna put my gamer tag into the description, or the description, or
The comments.
your comments, and you guys hit me up if you got an Xbox One, and I will put this streak online. If you think you can break this 17-0 streak, or whatever the streak is by the time it gets to you, shoot, man, go ahead and do your thing, because I'm really looking for challenges.
I'm
So
telling you this right now, man. The match is not gonna be easy. Like I had an hour and 20-minute match against Dragon in Hell in a Cell. That was a back and forth match, and at the end he was the better man, and it was a fun match too. Really fun match.
we kicked out about nine finishers, like and
And it was
it's hard to
two
pick
pick bars, two pick
two
city.
pick. Man, it was insane.
But oh yeah, I might leave my gamer tag in the comments and description as well, just in case y'all want to say hey or whatever. I'll reply back to comments. So if y'all wanna add me on Xbox, I'll add you or whatever.
We love the fans, but oh yeah, Ason, let me get that drum roll, bro. Bada bing, bada boo. My bad. That was that lag. Who is the finest guys in the room? Me and Ason. So Ason, how you doing?
I have a dream.